Hi everyone, we're going to make the natural style epoxy resin collage today, and you may have one that has a beach house, or it may say welcome, or maybe something else that you've ordered, but they'll all be the same. They will come with the vinyl. Okay, you will have crushed glass, crushed shells, small shells. You'll have starfish, a scallop shell, some gems, and some starfish. So that's what you should find in your kit as far as your materials go. And then you will have two containers, one marked 1 and one marked 2, and that's the epoxy resin and the hardener. Okay, so we're going to get started with the actual mixing. So I've opened up my containers, and I also have a mixing cup and a large mixing stick. In your kit, you will also have a smaller stick. That will be for moving things around if you want to move them on your frame. Okay, so I'm dumping the complete container of number 1 into my cup. You want to make sure that you get all of it in. So I'm scraping around the edges. These are measured out to be 1 to 1. So this particular epoxy resin is 1 part epoxy, 1 part hardener. So the resin and the hardener work together. They create a chemical reaction. So here is my second ingredient. This is the hardener, and it's going into the cup. Okay, making sure I get everything in there. Scrape the bottom. Okay, so now you'll be mixing this for about 2.5 to 3 minutes. If you notice, at this point, it looks like you mixed oil and water. So that means it's good. You didn't get the wrong stuff. So I'm going to start mixing. It's going to be very cloudy looking, and then in about 2.5 to 3 minutes, it will become clear. Okay, so you can see that I have poured the epoxy over the front of the frame. It goes right over the letters. I smoothed it out with the popsicle stick, and then around the edges, I sprinkled some of the crushed glass, and I also sprinkled some of the natural crushed shells. So I put that around the edges too. Now I'm going to add some of the other small gems, and you can do this anyway. I'm just giving you some suggestions. Okay, and I have some seashells. These are small shells. I'm just going to decorate around with, and if you have anything at home that you would like to add in here, feel free to personalize it. You can use anything that's not porous. If you have something like a beach badge or something like that, people like to use those. I have some little small starfish here that I'm going to use, and just stick them around. And then my large guys, put in different spots around the image. Okay. And you don't have to use everything either. So maybe I'll just keep those 3, and then I'll use the scallop shell on this end. Okay. So you can move things around, as you can see that I've done. Maybe I'll put this one right up here. Okay. So there you go. That is the natural style. And there's lots more stuff if you want to add more. And I'm just going to add some more of this crushed glass. I really like this. Okay. And then if you find you do have bubbles, you can use the lighter, as I said. So I'm just going to take it, hold it a little above, and go across like this lightly, and just get the bubbles out that are in the area that I don't like. Now, some people do like the bubbles because it's like the sea. So that's up to you. Okay, so that's it. That's how to do the natural style sea collage. And you're gonna let this cure for 3 days. So put it someplace where it's not gonna get dust and no children or pets can touch it. You can move things around if you don't like where they ended up. Okay, all right. And so that's 72 hours in a room temperature area, covered if you can do that, you know, cover it with a plastic Tupperware or something like that. And I hope you have a great time getting creative with our natural epoxy resin collage. Thank you again and have a great day.